How's it going, folks? So I've just finished watching the Call of Duty Ghosts multiplayer reveal trailer and the kind of worldwide premiere reveal event. So I thought I'd take this opportunity to share my thoughts and let you know my opinion of the game so far. Obviously, this is without playing it, and it's just from information and footage we've seen from those two videos, but I thought I'd share my likes and dislikes. So I'll start off with my dislikes, and to be honest, this whole game is not as innovating as I expected it to be. With it being pumped as being like the next gen Call of Duty game for the Xbox One and the PS4, I thought it'd be a real big improvement, like a new engine and a completely new game as opposed to the old Call of Duties. But it turns out just to be like yet another normal everyday or every year annual Call of Duty release. I mean, it's better than the previous titles, but it's nothing substantially different. I was really expecting it to be something completely different to the Treyarch and the Infinity Ward games, but it just seems like the next step on from Modern Warfare 3. But at least this time they have taken some cues from Black Ops 2 and implemented some of those kind of good features that were introduced by Treyarch and kept them in the game or built upon them. Usually with these two development teams, we tend to lose good features between releases. One new feature of Call of Duty Ghosts that we're pumping quite heavily is the new soldier customizability. Instead of classes, you now get 10 different soldiers that you can customize and level up independently, which I think's a lot better than the old prestige system. I've never been a big fan of prestiging because I don't like losing all the things I've unlocked. But with the soldiers, you obviously progress each soldier individually, which means you can try out different playstyles. Then once you've maxed out that soldier, you've got all his stuff available to use and it's permanently unlocked. This also leads on to the squad points system, which is very much similar to the Black Ops 1 currency system, where you can spend points on whatever you want and you don't have to wait until you've reached a specific level to be able to unlock something. Just like Black Ops 2, they've also scrapped the traditional class setup system, whereas now instead of selecting perks from 3 different tiers, they've taken the system from Black Ops 2, the Pick 10 system, and taken that to the next level, which means you can now select multiple perks from various different categories, although I think they may have taken this one a little bit too far and granted too many options. Like was mentioned in the reveal event, if you sacrifice a secondary weapon and some equipment, you now have the ability to have up to 11 perks at once, which is a little bit overkill in my opinion. I don't know how this is going to work in terms of balance, and it's going to be a little bit difficult to keep track of. Unfortunately, another drawback in my opinion is that they've gone back to the Modern Warfare 3 Killstreaks system of Assault, Support and Specialist. As I've discussed before, I thought the idea of those 3 strike packages was quite a good idea, but in practice it didn't really work out too well. The trouble is all your assault kill streaks are all countered by support, and then we saw some support kill streaks getting abused, such as the EMP, the stealth bomber. It just made the game pretty frustrating for both parties, which pretty much just left the specialist package, which was what I used to run pretty much every game. I would have preferred a completely revamped kill streak system. I think the traditional kill streak system of Call of Duty games since Modern Warfare 2 ruins games and makes people quit. Obviously, no one likes being pounded by never-ending enemy killstreak rewards from the sky, whereas back in Call of Duty 4, it was just a bonus if you went on a nice killstreak and unlocked an airstrike and then an attack helicopter. I think Titanfall, which has obviously been developed by the original Infinity Ward team, have got it right with their back-to-basics approach. That game's going to be much more gun-on-gun orientated, and you get rewarded as you go, and you're not focusing purely on trying to unlock those high-end rewards, which can be the cause of camping playstyles. I would have really liked to have seen an enhanced version of the specialist package as the entire killstreak system in Ghosts, where you get like better guns, better armor, better mobility, etc. as you get more kills, and you eventually come like that minigun wielding juggernaut that we saw in the reveal trailer as a killstreak. Another feature I'm not too fussed about is the introduction of loads of new game modes. In the reveal trailer, we saw the titles of Grind, Blitz, Infected, Hunted, Safeguard, Cranked, and Search and Rescue, which in my opinion just leads to more fragmentation of players, which in turn results in more lag. It's nice to see some audio and visual enhancements. I like the reverb audio that they've introduced, much like Battlefield, where your gun sound different if you're in an echoey environment. Although I think the gun sounds did sound a little flat or high-pitched, which made them quite fake. I don't know if this is the final version of the game or whether that'll change, but we'll have to see when the game's finally released. It'll also be interesting to see if the graphics differ between the Xbox 360 and the next-gen consoles. But the little touches like that sub-D rendering and the new kind of sniper rifle scoping system which blurs out the background is pretty cool. So one more thing I like the look of was the slide, vault and lean movement features. To be honest though, I mean, these are things that could have been introduced in any Call of Duty, so it's a shame that we've had to wait for Call of Duty Ghosts on these next-gen consoles for a simple little addition like this. But to be honest, it's all the little things that I've kind of picked out as things I like, and all the main features that they're promoting are kind of things I'm not too fussed about or I completely dislike altogether. So I think I'm definitely still looking forward to Titanfall as my number one game. I'm not too sure on the schedule of release dates. I'm guessing Call of Duty Ghosts will be released before the next-gen consoles. And even though they've had the good marketing idea that your progress will go with you between Xbox 360 and Xbox One, I'm not too sure whether I'll bother buying the game twice. I don't know whether to just wait until the Xbox One or even whether to just buy it on 360 and just play it up to the release of Titanfall. Obviously, by that time, as Call of Duty titles go, we'll probably all be sick of it by then. So that's about it for this video. Let me know your thoughts on the Call of Duty Ghosts reveal event and trailer. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all later.